Hello again, football fans. This is Rachel George for Friday Night Varsity Flashback. We are out in Elizabethtown for a prime Waccamaw Conference matchup. We'll have a couple highlights from around the area, with the Eastern being off tonight, not too much going on. We'll have highlights later in the show from Pender at James Keenan and Tri-County 1A Conference. But first, let's get started with highlights of Whiteville at East Bladen. The Wolfpack came into the game 4-1, but it would have to face a 5-0 Eagles team in front of a homecoming crowd. It was the Waccamaw Conference opener for East Bladen, while Whiteville came in at 1-0. The Wolfpack couldn't get a first down and went 3-and-out on its first drive. The Eagles get the ball back, and this return by Rasheem Smith sets up a 63-yard scoring drive. That put East Bladen up 6-0 in the first quarter. Whiteville got his chance on offense again, and Trent Sinkler tries to find some room up the middle. He gains 8 yards, but the drive stalls when the Wolfpack can't get the passing game going. Quarterback Beret Proctor tries to air one out to Roosevelt Colson, but it falls incomplete. They try again on the screen pass, but that's incomplete as well, and Whiteville is forced to punt again. East Bladen gets the ball back, and A.J. McCoy would find room as he avoids tackler after tackler. Xavier McCoy would try next as he finds some room up the middle. The Eagles were making some big plays, but the drive stalls after a holding call. Whiteville got the ball again, and after starting deep in its own end, is now marching toward the end zone. Proctor goes back to the passing game and finds Colson open on the left side. He takes the hit, but hangs on to the ball to get it to the Eagles' 28-yard line. The Wolfpack got it down to the 17 before trying a 35-yard field goal that went wide as time expired. But the Pack gets another shot after a roughing the kicker call. Going for 3 from 25 yards out, the field goal attempt gets blocked by Phil Wilson, and Saquon Johnson scoops it up and carries it 73 yards for a score and a 12-0 East Bladen lead. Whiteville could do little to recover from the momentum swing as East Bladen goes on to win 19-0. Now let's head up to James Keenan, where the 3-2 Tigers were facing unbeaten Pender in a Tri-County Conference game. Pender starts on offense, but Hynef Collins' pass to Paxton Lee near the end zone is incomplete. The Patriots try to pass again, but can't get the ball to Shaq Hooper. James Keenan gets on offense later in the half in a still scoreless game. The Tigers give the ball to Brian Moore, but he's stopped and the Tigers are forced to punt. Pender got back on offense late, starting deep in its own territory. Montrell McAllister goes right for a big gain. Then Collins follows the same path down the right side for another chunk of yards. That sets up the score by Hooper, who gets the pass from Collins and fights his way into the end zone. Just 9 seconds left in the first half, and Pender goes up 7-0. James Keenan would come back late, but Pender takes the win 14-10 as the Patriots improve to 5-0. Now let's take a look at other scores from around the area. East Bladen topped Whiteville 19-0. East Duplin remained undefeated, beating Northside 9-7. Harrells Christian earns a big win, topping Wake Christian 62-0. Clinton earns its first win of the year, beating Topsail 24-14. South Central tops Jacksonville 28-14. Pender beats James Keenan 14-10. Rose earns a win at Rocky Mount 16-13. West Brunswick improves to 5-1 with a 24-22 win over North Brunswick. South Brunswick wins big, topping West Bladen 55-20. South Columbus wins a non-conference game over West Columbus 21-7. Trask tops Union in the Tri-County Conference 28-21 in overtime. Wallace Rose Hill also wins a Tri-County game, beating Hopton 28-6. And White Oak topped West Carteret 31-7. Well, that's it for us this week. Be sure to check back on Wednesday as we preview all the Week 8 games. But for this week, I'm Rachel George for Friday Night Varsity Flashback on StarNewsOnline.com.